Hi, it's Dannii from Art by Marlene's promo team. Today I want to show you some tags using some Artfoamies and a holder to store them in. So I'm using an office manila folder here, and I'm just trimming off the excess tab so that both sides of the folder are even. Then we just open up the folder and fold one side of the folder in on itself to the spine. Then flip the folder over and do the same with the other side, folding it into the spine again. So it's a concertina effect. Once you've got that all folded, we open it up horizontally and then fold it up nearly halfway. This creates the pockets to store the tags in. And then we fold it up concertina style again. Creates this cute little holder. So just using the jelly plate here to layer some paint onto the folder. I find this a really quick way to get some paint on, and it's a sort of a paintedly effect. It's a great first layer to your mixed media projects. So we have to pull the prints on both sides of the folder and get nice coverage on both sides. So I'm just going to use a few different layers and some really bright colours to try and get this looking nice, bright and cheerful. It's a bit messy but quite fun. Now these are just luggage tags that you can get from your office supplies as well. I'm going to do the same effect, basically getting some layers of paint down using the jelly plate, and I'm going to do 8 tags. Just in the same process again. A bit of white paint to clear the jelly plate, so I'm just going to pull a print here with some paper, and I can use this as journal fodder later. So these are Artfoamies created by or designed by Art by Marlene. So I'm using the jelly plate as a stamp pad, basically placing the paint down and stamping directly onto my tags and also onto my folder. I always like to start with lighter colour paints first, and then I'll include darker paints to the end of my layers. So we're just going to layer different types of Artfoamies down all over the tags and the folder. This is where I like to add a contrasting colour. It's usually a darker, a black or a navy. This helps to make the colours pop, I feel, on the projects. So I always like to include a dark colour and a white as contrast to our background colours. So again, we're just going to stamp all over the folder and the tags quite randomly, but still working on grouping them in the fashion where I'm stamping over the top of other designs. And here I'm adding a little bit of white, so that's the contrasting colour to the navy. And now black. I love these designs. Geo Leaves, I think they're called. I'll actually list all of art by Marlene's Artfoamies in the description below. So it's a few more prints that I've got here that I've pulled off camera. And what I'm doing here now is stamping out all the Artfoamie designs that I want to use as collage for my tags. These cats are absolutely gorgeous. They make me laugh. So I've got several prints that I've just made roughly on the jelly plate, and we're just going to stamp them all over with all these designs. These are all designed by Art by Marlene. These birds are super sweet as well. They're kind of quirky. I'm using mainly black for this process. It's a nice strong contrast and helps with the fussy cutting later. And they really pop on the bright colours, as you can see. So here I'm just backing 2 of the tags together to make 4 tags. Just gives it a little bit more extra strength, because we're going to collage on these. And I'm just adding a little bit of my favourite ribbon. This is Reclaim Sari. So I've got 4 tags in total, and you can see they sit perfectly in the pockets. These are all the images that we stamped out onto the jelly prints, and I've fussy cut them off camera. So we're just going to collage these little elements down now on each of the tags. How cute are these cats? They really do make me giggle. So I'm just layering a few collage elements on focal points in the pockets. Don't really need to worry about the background of the folder. So just the front page and then pockets, and then obviously the back page as well. Moving on to the second tag. So I'm just stacking the little birds here, one upon itself. They're quite quirky looking. And you can see how quickly these little collage elements, just simple Artfoamies, that we've made them into quirky little die cuts basically. They look really, really cute and could be used in many projects. I think my Artfoamies are going to get a real workout in the next few weeks. And this is the final tag here. So just adding the final collage pieces to the last pocket, and then we've got the back cover to do. Oops, I missed that tag. This is the final tag. So now I'm just going to make these collage pieces from the Artfoamie stamps. Just pop a little bit more from the background. So I'm just going to doodle with permanent markers and Sharpies. So I'm using some Posca pens here and some Sharpies just to highlight sections of the Artfoamie prints. You can see just adding a little bit of pen work to these stamped images really just makes them quite unique and your own personal piece. I'm really digging these little birds. So again, just doing some final details on all the tags, just to finish up. So again, just using the Posca pens and the Sharpies to add some details to all the stamped images. So you can see how quick and easy these tags have come up. Just a little bit of Artfoamie stamping. We get these very cute little tags. And then we're just going to tie that off so that we've got a bit of a holder. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and comment if you've enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.